Hey, Callie Spinner here, and today I'm going to do a tutorial on wedgies. Teach me how to wedgie. Teach me how to wedgie. Alright, so wedgies, I'm going to be using my 30-inch purple mirror tape HDPE 3/4 inch hoop from Flow and Fauna. You can use any hoop, but I do suggest that the hoop be lower than your crotch area. Just makes it easier on you. You'll see why. Okay, let's get started. So wedgies. This is the wedgie. The wedgie is really about finding that sweet spot in your thighs where you can create friction. I'm going to be doing this with your knees. As you can see, the harder I push, the harder the hoop goes, and the faster the hoop goes. So you don't really want the hoop to be all the way in your crotch. You want to find a nice, like the fatty area of your thighs to kind of get it squeezed in there like that. You're gonna How you can start is put your hoop on your right hand side, and if you're left-handed, go ahead and mirror it, and you take your right leg, put it through the hoop. Now, as you can easily see, the hoop is around my right leg, so bring it up and drop the hoop. My legs are together, hoop is to my right, you can see my feet, hoop is on the outside of my right leg. Okay, and now I can give it a little push with my right hand to get it to go up if I need to, and swing my knee and push back and forth with your knees. It's almost like you're going cross-legged. And like I said, the faster and harder you do this, the faster and the harder the hoop is going to move. So the way you know you're doing it right is if the hoop is hitting you in the back. Okay, so now you know the basics of a wedgie. One thing I do want to point out is that when you first start, it's almost like you're like slapping your thighs together and slapping them hard against the hoop, and that's going to cause a lot of bruising because you're just doing this. And what you want to be doing is this. You want to cause friction between your thighs and the hoop to make that hoop swing back and forth like this. So again, hoop to the right, leg goes inside, you can bring it up and then drop it and give it a push if you need to, and those knees cause the friction go back and forth. Alright, so what I just did there is just like a little kick up, flamingo-y type move. I'm not sure what it's called. I'm sure there's some super technical name for it. But there's a few things that you can do with wedgies to just kind of make them fun. One is going over your head. So doing the wedgie and you duck. Wedgie, make sure you're going nice and hard and strong, hoops hitting your back, and duck. So one more time, pushing nice and hard, you're wedging really good and clean, and duck. So, okay, great. Now, the next one I want to show you is that kick up I did. So I have the hoop around my leg, either one, whichever you feel comfortable with. Drop the hoop, close the legs, and then go ahead and get yourself started. Wedgie, 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 and push up. You can catch the hoop here, tuck your left leg in, and the hoop is going to come up on its own. So I'll show you again. I'm going to do it on my right leg, and I'm going to tuck that left leg up like a flamingo, and I'm going to catch it right here. If you watch Rachel Sullivan's videos, when she does a wedgie kick up like that, she kicks it up and it lands up here, and then she can go into this or, you know, a million other things. She's fabulous. Anyway, so those are two of the different things that you can just basic, easy wedgie 101. A fun combo with wedgies that you can do right away is walk the dog to wedgie. So you're gonna walk that dog, stop it by your hip. You're gonna hook the opposite leg, this being my left leg, over the hoop. See how it's going in the hoop like this? And now I'm causing it to bend back and forth, and I can flick it up. So we did walk the dog to wedgie. The next thing I want to talk about is our hands. What do we do with our hands during wedgies? Well, quite often we're busy focusing on our wedgies, so we're kind of doing this, and especially when we duck, we do that, we cringe, because we know we could actually hit ourselves in the face. But once you get comfortable with them and you feel like, you know, you kind of know what you're doing, you can just play around with your arms, and you can, you know, do some dances. I like to walk when I wedgie because I think it looks really cool. You can, Devin Zimmer, Call Me Alaska on Instagram. She does some really cool stuff where she does, like, she points her arms out and up. She does some amazing tutting. So those are some of the things you can do. I like to tug on my hair as I go. Anyway, so those are a few things you can do with wedgies. They're excellent and they're fun. If you are looking for more help and other tutorials on this, Emma Kenna is your lady. She is the wedgie queen. She has so many tutorials of wedgies and different moves with wedgies. She's awesome. She has workshops on wedgies. And yeah, so I hope that helped. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below and I'll do my best to answer them. And thanks for watching and happy hooping.